I'll wait down here. When you're done, maybe you'll change your mind and share your findings with me. Or not. It's your call, Mr. Blacksad. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated. Wilson, come here.
Okay, alright. Perfect. So we now get a fucking A change of fucking environment, and B, the chance to search his place. What? Huh?
Alright. Dunn punched a paint can. But why? Wasn't he calm and composed?
Oh, I see. So it could have possibly been self-defense. Well, no, couldn't, but... because self-defense doesn't work like that. Isn't that the chick that... Ah! Well, now this adds it all up.
The worst thing about O'Leary's boys dropping by isn't the beating, but the fact that I can't tell what's theirs and what's Yale's. Can't say this is the ideal drink for an athlete. Then again, it could be your classic bookie thug lunch.
Oh, pardon me. Speaking of...
Ugh. 17th century French fables. Mayor must be one boring old lady.
Fantastic, we got a card. I think that is us. Caution. Are these photos examinable? No.
I'm not sure how Yale's love of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know.
Cool. Scarf. Oh, Mary's
A
scarf.
woman's fragrance. Almost angelical.
Because Mary said that she lost her scarf, didn't she? Fantastic. A clue? Oh, it's one of the three-way things.
That means she's been here recently, but why? What does Sweet Mary have to do with Yale, the murder suspect?
Why is Mary just lying about, like, absolutely everything? That's a self-portrait. That's terrifying. There's a card! Well, that's not scary at all. Okay. Leave it be.
So, you like your mob stories, don't you, Bobby? Seems like Bobby inherited something more than boxing skills from his father. Besides the tendency to vanish into thin air, of course.
Okay. Alright. Wardrobe, what have we got hidden in here then, sunshine?
Why would you want such a big closet for so few clothes? Unless someone emptied it recently. Copy 1 of 3. Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
I am bamboozled. Right, should we go in this room that it says very strictly not to go into? Oh. I thought it was going to be like a murder dungeon.
Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life.
Okay. Dead plant. Not helpful, is it? That's it. That was the only thing going on in this fucking room. Okay, well, fine. Left the worst room until the last. Can you believe it? Where are you going? I was trying to make sure we haven't missed anything.
With people like O'Leary, you just never know. I didn't want to put Mary at risk. Why not take her a little something instead?
Ah, we could leave by the window so that we didn't have to speak to O'Leary. Okay. Okay. Right, cough up once again because you're
I've never trusted
a
angels.
pathological liar.
Mr. Blacksad? What a...
Surprise? When they fall, they turn into demons.
Joey told me he was going to spend the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
So you knew that Yale was with Dunn when he died, and yet you told no one.
I guess I just forgot.
Oh yeah.
Everything is so
Yeah,
confusing.
I always forget.
I'm
the
sorry,
murder
Mr.
suspects.
Blacksad.
Don't be. I'm here to figure it all out. What's your relationship with Bobby Yale?
He was like a son to Joey, and we were about to get married, so, you know.
Okay, I think it's time to set things straight. I know you were cheating on Dunn with Yale. Or was it the other way around?
No! How can you even think of something like that?
How can you convince me otherwise? I found a picture at Yale's apartment. It's you and him on a roller coaster. Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. Blacksad.
What?
7 of my great-grandparents were white.
Right.
The 8th was black. According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
Segregated housing, with far worse homes for colored people.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
That garbage.
And all the lies. That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
I completely understand you, Mary.
Just think if you were also a woman. He's my nephew, Mr. Blacksad. Joe and I first started taking care of poor Bobby when my sister died. That was when he was almost 15. The 3 of us went on that trip to Luna Park.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey. We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
Okay.
It's not the first time I hear that story. I'm sorry I accused you so lightly.
Don't worry, I understand.
Okay, so let's do a little sniffle. The sniff. Let's have a sniff of the apartment. Really? Oh, I thought we'd be sniffing Mary. Oh, we can sniff Mary. What are you sniffing? What's behind your little eyes? That?
Mary smells like... Actually, the whole room smells like a pie fresh out of the oven. So I can't identify any other fragrances.
Fantastic. So clearly there's stuff in the room that I'm unaware of. Photo. What's the photo there? Nothing. What's there? Fireplace. Nothing. Radio.
TV and radio all in one. Where will these mad times lead us?
There is one more thing to smell. Is it smoke? No. Is it? Is it my body odor? No. What else can you smell? Whoops. Didn't want to do that. I apologise. Let me get back into sniff vision. There must be something stinky about it. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Ah, that's not stinky. That's nothing. We have one thing to smell. What do you smell like? The thing is... must be the fireplace, surely. Nothing else smells. Oh, hang on. The wood smells? Of course the wood smells.
Fresh out of the oven.
Yeah.
The whole room smells like pie.
Right. So who is she cooking for? Is Bobby here? Cherry pie.
About Sonia Dunn and the ring. Well, I told her about you and Joe Dunn. I had no choice.
And what did she say?
I don't think she took it too well, but she might come to understand it.
Maybe. But I'm not so sure you'll be able to keep my other secrets safe.
Your secret is safe with me.
I'd like to believe you.
Okay, I shouldn't have told her that.
Are you sure you don't know where your nephew is?
I've looked everywhere. He's nowhere to be found.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
Thank you.
That cherry pie smells so good. I'm starting to get hungry.
Thanks. I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the worst hostess in the world. Let me go get a knife from the kitchen.
And allow me to snoop. Okay, no.
And you must be thirsty. Let me see. OJ? Coffee?
Water's good, thanks.
Because water is easier to tell if there's something in it.
She's wearing the same clothes in both pictures, so she's probably telling the truth.
Hey, we got a frog. Happy days. Love a frog. I'm pretty sure that is it. Oh, hang on. Oh.
Sorry, I was going to help you with that.
She knows. She's like, nah, you're snooping. Can't eat the whole thing.
You should open a bakery and sell these pies.
Thanks. Joey used to say the same thing.
I can get sniff vision. Sniff. What do I smell? Cherry pie, obviously. But I've smelled that before. Why is it any different now?
Now that there's almost no pie left, the scent has also disappeared.
Ah, that's why I ate the pie. I get it. I wasn't hungry. I just wanted to get rid of the stench. What do you smell of? Tell me what you smell of. Blood.
Interesting. Now Mary smells like a huge dog. Mary, when are you going to stop lying? I know your nephew's here. I can smell him.
What? No. I already told you I don't know where he is.
Look, I understand why you're protecting him, but it's in his best interest to end this hide and seek.
You can search the whole house if you want. Go ahead. He's not here.
Alright. You've given me your consent. You think sniffle vision won't stop me? I have sniffle vision too. Okay, no. Right, sniff. Oh. Oh, what's this? Oh, I smell guilt.
Wait a minute. She's not the one who smells like that.
He's right behind me, isn't he? So who does? Who smells like that? He went out the window.
That's where Bobby Yale's scent is coming from. So,
Or is he in?
that's why you were sitting there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Right, I'm anticipating a fight, and given that this
Could you
guy is
step
a
aside
boxer,
so I can check, please?
Please go.
Whoa!
Mary, for Christ's sake, put that knife down, would you?
Leave or I'll...
Mary, I came here to help.
I mean it.
I don't want to hurt you.
Leave her alone!
Bobby!
Well, it beats a knife, I guess. What am I doing? What? What did I do there? Yeah? What? Ah, I get it. I know what I have to do. And then look at the tray really hard and menacing. And then hit him with it. All that. God, there's swollen knuckles all around.
I'm gonna kill you!
I'm on your side, Bobby.
But I'm not on yours!
Oh, God, nearly hit them. Okay. Well, these are relatively simple, quick time events. Bobby?
Bobby!
What?
Call an ambulance. Do as I say.
You have a heart
Go on,
attack?
call an ambulance. Do it now. In the face of a heart attack, there's two things you can't forget.
Okay.
1. Stay calm. 2. 1 chest compression per second.
Oh, dearie me. Okay.
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi.
Oh, shit.
3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi.
Oh my God! What? That was so dumb! No, that was dumb! Huh? Like, No! Right. Let's try that again. That was dumb. Okay, let's load the last checkpoint, and so help me God if he's actually dead. Right, continue. Oh, I really hope there's a checkpoint before heart attack. Has to be. Come on. Aha, here we go. Right, let's try it again. Right, here we go. We can do it this time. We can do it.
Bobby!
Call an
Right,
ambulance.
I still don't know what we... Because it said like, oh, it had like a timer, and then it said S. So I pressed it when it said S, and I was like, no, you're wrong. And then I waited for it to do a loop, and it was like, no, you're wrong. And I didn't wait for it to do a loop, it was like, no, you're wrong. And then I held it down, and no, you're wrong.
Say, go on, call an ambulance. Do it now.
Okay, right.
In the face of a heart attack, there's two things you can't forget.
Right, if we fuck this up now, we've actually fucked it, so we need to not.
One, stay calm. 2, 1 chest compression per second. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi.
Ah, I get it.
4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi.
Hey!
Oh, Bobby!
Welcome back.
Thank you, Bobby. Bobby. Thank you.
I had lots of reasons to consider this a great day.
Right, I
I
may have...
investigated a suicide case. I had discovered that, in truth, we were dealing with a murder. I had found and captured the prime suspect. And I had saved a life. And yet, everything in me screamed that something was going wrong. Terribly wrong.